Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides of life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-4405-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralf Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-405-HELP. Yeah, change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today.
Have you ever prayed but never got an answer, and wondered if God was really there? Did you feel all hope was gone, but in His time He came along and answered the prayer you thought was gone? There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. Will ask, you shall receive. No matter what it is, I still believe. There is no prayer too small, and even when we fall, He gives us just exactly what we need. There is no prayer too small, God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. Just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small.
Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share something with you, and let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Just try to imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You know how to get out of the coffin. You tried lifting the lid, but the enormous weight upon the lid prevents you from opening it. You tried banging on the lid to unsettle the dirt that's upon there. Maybe somebody might start noticing the dirt moving and dig their way down towards you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help, you know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know where to turn for help. In reality, there are people standing by your grave. You just don't know that. You just think you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind while you're abusing drugs and alcohol that maybe, just maybe, you might overdose and take something away that was given to you by the Lord Jesus Christ, called life, away from you? With this, let me leave one last thought. Don't be like the person that I'm reading about on these index cards, that waited and waited until it was too late, that selfishly took their own life by abusing drugs and alcohol, and more selfishly took their life away from the people that loved them and needed them most. People like their mother, their father, brother, their sister, husband, wife, children, and grandchildren. Don't be like that person on here. Instead, be the person that picks up the phone and calls me at 844-405-HELP, or can call other addiction recovery coaches and other life coaches. Another life coach is a good friend of mine, over 30 years experience. He's an addiction recovery coach as well. Larry Geis at 516-458-2741. He can be found at www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry Geis has over 30 years experience. He will take you from addiction to recovery, depression to happier times. He will also tell you what I tell people all the time. It doesn't matter where you've been. It doesn't matter where you came from. What matters is that you're here seeking help for a better today and a brighter tomorrow. He will help you with your low self-esteem. But you need to reach out to people like myself and Larry and thousands of other people. Call Larry at 516-458-2741 or go to www.odysseyconsultant.org and tell Larry Ralph sent you. Folks, each and every video I remind you, at night we take our slippers off before we climb into our bed. Usually we leave our slippers by the edge of our bed, but tonight I ask you, stick them under your bed, push them under your bed. In the morning when you wake up, you'll have to get down on your knees to look for those slippers. Retrieve those slippers. And when you're on your knees, thank God for another beautiful day to enjoy sceneries like the one behind me of a waterfall and a stream. Because somebody is not going to wake up and see that. Thank God for the home. Thank God for the electric, because you're watching me, so you must have electric or even batteries. Thank God for your family and food and clothing. Ask God for guidance and direction. Ask God for mercy and forgiveness. You should do this each and every day at a certain time. That way you'll always remember. And what better way to do it than to retrieve your slippers in the morning from under your bed and to use a thing called what I call knee mail, which is K-N-E-E mail. Knee mail is equivalent to an email, phone call, an instant message, a text message, but it's between you and God. When you're done with your knee mail and you're thanking God, put those slippers on. Stand straight up, roll back your shoulders, stick out your chest, and walk with God 24/7. Why is it bad to mix antidepressants and alcohol? Why is it bad? Or do you think maybe it's not bad? Well, I'm here to tell you it's best to avoid combining antidepressants and alcohol. It may worsen your symptoms, and in some cases it can be very, very dangerous. If you mix antidepressants and alcohol, you may feel more depressed or anxious. Drinking can counteract the benefits of your antidepressant medication, making your symptoms more difficult to treat. Alcohol may seem to improve your mood and in the short term, but its overall effect increases symptoms and depression as well as anxiety. Side effects may be worse if you also take another medication. Many medications can cause problems when taken with alcohol, including anti-anxiety medications, sleep medications, and prescription pain medications. Side effects may worsen if you drink alcohol and take one of these drugs along with antidepressants. You may be at risk of a dangerous reaction if you take MAOIs when combined, which is a antidepressant. When combined with certain types of alcohol beverages and foods, antidepressants called monoamine oxidase inhibitors can cause dangerous spike in blood pressure. If you take MAOI, be sure you know what's safe to eat and drink with it, and which alcohol beverages are likely to cause a major reaction. Your thinking and your alertness may be impaired. The combination of antidepressants and alcohol will affect your coordination, judgment, reaction time, motor skills, more than alcohol alone. Some combinations may even make you sleepy. This can impair your ability to drive or do other tasks that require your focus and your attention 100%. You may become sedated or feel drowsy. A few antidepressants cause sedation and drowsiness, and so does alcohol. When taken together, that combined effect can be intensified by 200%. Don't stop taking antidepressants or other medications just so you can drink either. That it's not a substitute. Most antidepressants require taking a consistent daily dose to maintain constant level in your system and work as it's supposed to be intended. Stopping and starting your medications can make your depression worse. While it's generally best not to drink at all if you're depressed, ask your doctor and see what they say. If you have depression, you may be at risk of alcohol abuse. People with depression are at increased risk of substance abuse and addiction. If you have trouble controlling your alcohol use, you may need treatment for alcohol dependence before your depression improves. You may have trouble sleeping. Some people who are depressed have trouble sleeping. Using alcohol to help you sleep may let you fall asleep quickly, but you tend to wake up more in the middle of the night. If you're concerned about your alcohol use, you may benefit from substance abuse counseling and treatment programs that can help you overcome your misuse of alcohol. Joining a support group or a 12-step program such as Alcohol Anonymous may help you. If you're at a low risk of addiction to alcohol, it may be okay to have an occasional drink depending on your particular situation. Tell your doctor about any other health conditions you might have and any other medications you might take, such as herbal or other supplements. You can never mix alcohol and antidepressants or any sort of prescription or over-the-counter drugs. I know this from personal experience, folks. I used to take medication because I was in a really bad accident in Alaska, and that wasn't good enough for me, and I always mixed it with alcohol. I always mixed it with alcohol because I needed my fill. I needed my beer and my vodka. So all those medications I was taking was really counterproductive because they weren't really helping me, because I was diluting the effectiveness in there, within the drugs. Please, if you have to take alcohol and drink alcohol, isn't it time for change? Isn't it time to reach out to someone? Isn't it time before it's too late, like this person that waited and waited and waited and then ended up going to their graves without help? A simple phone call, not even just to me, to anyone, or a shout out. Because if you don't say anything, no one will know. But the bottom line is for you to get help, you need to want to get help. There is not one person that can tell you to get help, because you need to have the desire to get help. You need to hit rock bottom. Don't mix alcohol with any sort of over-the-counter or prescribed drugs. It will kill you. It will. And if you're depressed, you need to get help with your depression. And alcohol will not help you with depression. Alcohol will set you even further into depression. Let today be the first day that you reach to God and say, God, I need help. Take those slippers off and stick them under your bed and pray to God each and every morning when you retrieve those slippers. Say, God, I need help in my life. Once you ask God for help, changes are coming, not immediately, but they will trickle in. Changes including your health, your relationships, your financials, your job security. All this will come in time, but you have to live according to God's Word. And you have to control what you put into your body. You have to take responsibility and accountability of your own life. No one can do that for you. No matter how many people want to, they can't, because you need to want help. You need to want change, and you need to reach to God to get that change. I hope this video was a good video for you, and I hope and I pray that we see each other real soon. In the meantime, have the best day in your life and have a sober rest of your life, and may God bless you.
Have you ever prayed but never got an answer, and wondered if God was really there? Did you feel all hope was gone, but in His time He came along and answered the prayer you thought was gone? There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. Will ask, you shall receive. No matter what it is, I still believe. There is no prayer too small, and even when we fall, He gives us just exactly what we need. There is no prayer too small, God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. He always knows what's right. God hears them all. There is no prayer too small. My God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. No prayer too small. God hears them all.
Yeah, change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today. The show is over, but your life starts today. Taking back your life's the only way. Keep faith, stay positive, push through. Take back your life, it starts with you. Alcohol and drugs can't control your life. Let go of the negative and the strife. Ralf Friedrichs is the man guiding your way. The show is over, but your life starts today. Call Ralf Friedrichs at 1-844-405-HELP. That's 1-844-405-HELP. We hope you love the show today and tune in next time. Take back your life, today's show with Ralf Friedrichs. Yeah.